Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shubhi Pandey. I am pursuing Bachelor's in Technology from University of Lucknow. My specialization is Computer Science and Engineering. Recently, I have got placed at Akash Educational Services Limited as an assistant lecturer of mathematics. I will be dealing with IIT JEE aspirants. This was my ninth job offer. I had many more before this, which I cannot reveal in this video. So, this was all. It was my campus placement. We had a multiple round. I would like to share my experience with you all so that the ones who are really interested into it and want to prepare, they get help from this. So continuing the video further, I would like to explain you each and every process, how it was. So going further, as you all know, this hiring was for 2026 batch, and BTech students are eligible to teach physics, mathematics and chemistry, and the students who have done MSc, they can teach these three subjects. Moreover, they are also eligible to teach botany and zoology. Then, as I told, job title is of assistant lecturer. Then comes the job description. You need to take sessions which can be online, offline, depending on the circumstances. Then all you need to is to prepare the module and take doubt classes, test, all these things. Then you should have a minimum of 6 CGPA to apply into it. I would like to say maintain a CGPA of above 8 or 8.5. It will be decent. Then coming further, first we had our MCQ round, which was a written test, and then we had pre-placement talk. After that, we had to submit the lecture recording. Then we had our subject matter expert round, and then we have our HR round. So the very first round was of MCQ round, objective based question. It was basically a proctored exam, and the questions which were asked were about mains level, somewhat of advanced but not that much, like it was a basic touch of advanced level. So whatever you have studied in your class 11th and 12th or in your JEE journey, be very much confident with that. Then comes pre-placement talk. Over there you can have a discussion with the HR that about the roles and the responsibilities, whatever are the queries you can ask. They will be telling you everything about the company and all. And then comes the next round, which was in which we need to submit our lecture recording. The lecture recording which you need to submit should be very simple. You must dress in formal. Girls can wear salwar suit or like western shirt, trousers, all these things. Boys have to wear pant and shirt. So this was all. They don't need any fancy techniques. If you don't have any whiteboard or blackboard, just stick chart paper on the wall and you may teach. They just want to see whether you are having good communication skills, whether you can explain a particular concept to the students. All they want to know is, like, they want to see whether you can teach or not. Do not use any sort of device to teach. You need to reveal your face. You need to teach on the blackboard. Okay. Moreover, no need to teach any complex topic. If you choose a simple topic to teach, just be very confident with that. If you are writing a particular line on the board, then make sure that that particular line is 101% correct. Okay, teach very basic topics, but teach in a manner which is very much acceptable. Okay, and it is easy for the students to understand. You will be given a list of certain topics. Out of those, you need to select any one and then make a video recording on that particular topic. The duration should be of 10 minutes, and there should not be any pre-written material on the board. Just write while teaching. Okay. Then after that, we had a subject matter expert round, which according to me was the toughest round I faced. In that particular round, there you will be shared a meeting link in which you need to join. That will be a common meeting for all the students. From there, the meeting will be transferred to the expert. When I joined the meeting, then I saw students from IITs, NITs, triple ITs. They were also in the meeting, and I was a bit nervous that if they all are there, then why the team will be considering me, because I thought that they will be academically stronger than me. So I was a bit nervous, but still I gave my interview with full confidence. And then I wasn't prepared with a pen, with a sheet of paper and a pen. And then I joined the meeting. I greeted the interviewer, then to put up the questions before I can even ask for keeping a sheet of paper and a pen. And then and there, he repeated the question twice. Then I asked him, sir, whether I may take a pen and a paper with me to record all the things that I haven't appeared for it before. Like the question will be displayed on the screen, or of what sort it will be. Like it will be like we have to answer the questions orally, or it will be a descriptive questions. So his answer was, if you are not prepared for the interview, then you may leave the meeting. I took it in a positive manner because the fault was mine. I apologized to the interviewer, and then I asked him to repeat the question thrice. He repeated, and then I solved the question. Then after 2 to 3 questions, when I answered it correctly, he was very impressed with my performance. And then he asked me about 7 to 8 questions. Then he said, you may leave the meeting. But then he suddenly said, okay, wait, answer one more question of mine. I said, okay, sir. And the last question he asked, the question was prepared there itself with that senior faculty, and I need to answer that. What they do is they ask a particular questions, then they make us a multiple subpart of it. So all the questions 7 to 8 he asked, it was like fine, it was normal level, like moderate, I can say moderate to high. But the last question he asked, it was really a tough question. And he in I guess third or fourth question, he gave me 2 sub parts of the question in which the answer was coming to be same. So I was a bit confused that whether my answer is correct or not, but still I answered that with full confidence. He asked me that, are you sure of the answer? I said that, yes sir, I am very much sure with my answers. According to me, this is the answer. And moreover, in the very first question, when I answered him, he asked me to tell the whole working of it. So randomly he was asking the working, that how you have reached the result. And you need to maintain the speed and accuracy. If they find that if a particular question, like it takes hardly 1 minute to solve, and you are taking more than 1 minute, like you are taking 2 to 3 minutes, that also gives a negative impact, because being a faculty, you need to have speed in solving. So this was my subject matter expert round, and it ended. I was having no idea that whether I will get selected or not. I was nervous a little bit, because there were many students who were from other institutes like IITs and IITs. So I was a little bit nervous, but as soon as I got the mail, I guess I got it after 8 to 10 days. And I read it twice to confirm whether it was rejection or they have selected me. And then finally, I was selected. I was very much happy. And then after one day, I had my HR round. So in the HR round, whatever the interviews which I have faced before, as I told that this was my 9th job offer. I have already given my 8 interviews before that, in which I got selected. So those HR rounds have really helped me to be confident in this particular round, because I guess confidence is a thing that can set you apart. In the subject matter expert round, there is that if you have scored more than 90, if your 90% questions are correct, more than 90%, then only you get selected, otherwise you don't. Then in HR round, they basically look for your fluency, whether you are able to answer the questions with confidence or not. I joined it, and it lasted about, I guess, 10 to 15 minutes. The questions were basic questions, but still they wanted to know your thinking, like why do you want to join particular round, particular role. So I know the students who have cleared their subject matter expert round successfully, but they got rejection in HR round. So it's not like that, like if you have cleared this round, then everything goes well. So keep on preparing everything. And then my finally HR round got over, and after one day I got my offer letter from the company side. The thing is, like, if there are multiple companies coming to your college, people say that this role is coming, I do not like to apply for this particular role, or this company is coming. I would say apply in all the companies. It doesn't matter whether you are interested for that particular role or not. Ultimately, it will give you an experience how to face the interview. I know the questions will not be the same in all the interviews, but they give you the confidence to speak. Your body language matters a lot, and how you tackle the question, how you tackle the stress, that matters. Like in the subject matter expert round, I really got the help from the previous rounds which I have given of the previous companies. It really helped me to clear that particular round. So whatever the companies come, keep applying. Okay, keep pushing yourself, challenge yourself that whether this company will be selecting me or not. If you get selected, well and good. If you don't get selected, then contact the people who have actually got selected. What were the things they followed and you haven't? Try to inculcate good qualities from your friends or seniors so that ultimately you are also at a good position for whatever you wish for. Like these roles, like assistant lecturer roles, they are very much helpful when you go for MTech. Instead, you like if you don't join, then also if you go for teaching roles, or if you go for MTech or for integrated PhD, this offer will really help you further. Then it offers a good package of about 9 LPA, and you also get retention bonus of 3 LPA. Okay, the as I've already told, first it's your salary, that is between 7 to 9. There are multiple salary grade depending on your performance. Then apart from that 9 LPA, you will be getting 3 LPA more, which is divided into 3 parts. The very first part is you will be getting 1 lakh rupees once you complete 1 year with the institute. And then second part you will be getting of 1 lakh rupees along with your performance appraisal. The third part which you will be getting, it will be again 1 lakh rupees along with the performance appraisal. Okay, the second appraisal which I told you, it will be if I've got selected in 2026, second part will be in 2027 to 28, and the third part will be from 2028 to 29. Okay, and furthermore you will get up to 1 lakh rupees will be merged with your above mentioned annual CTC. Whatever the annual CTC you have, 1 lakh will be appraisal, like you will be at 10 LPA, and then it is for 2029 to 30 for that year. So there are multiple performance appraisal which you get with the institute. There are multiple bonus which you get after completing a certain years, which is apart from the amount you are getting. It is not included into that. This is CTC that you will be getting. Like if anyone is getting 9 LPA, so that there is, I can't reveal mine. So this is, but it's good. And so this was all from my side. See you all in the next video. Till then, all the very best to all of you.